freaking made it. If that ain't enough to celebrate, I don't know what to tell you. But we made it. We in it again. And you know what I was thinking about last night? I was doing a podcast. And I don't know if you ever have these kind of thoughts, but I want us to begin to think. I was talking to someone yesterday. They make a statement that reminds me of this repetitious statement I have heard over and over and over again. Nothing in this world is free. I know you heard it. Know you've heard it before. Let's get into it. Everything, and usually when I hear that statement, this is the main thing that I say. Everything that I have ever received that was truly of value to me, like life changing, transformative, was free. Guess who it came from? Guess how it came? Crap. Everything that I have ever received that was good for me and transformational really was free. All I had to do was ask. That's it. Think about this thing. Stop letting people lie to us. You understand what I'm saying? And I guess because I am so who I am, like I have to bring it to people's attention. Now I don't know what world others live in, but I know transformation comes from within and transformation comes from a question. So if it costs me anything, it was no more than energy. That's it. No more than a question. It was an exchange. I asked, bam, I received. It was done. And another thing that I've learned along the way is to know that it's done and to be in expectancy of it being done. It's one of the things that we have the hardest issue with. Because, see, we've been taught things like God will tell you no, God will tell you to wait. See, sometimes we know not what we want, okay? And so the reason why you didn't receive a thing, hey, you weren't ready. You couldn't handle it no way. It's either that or you really didn't believe you could have it. And I believe it's the second part. You just really didn't believe you could have it. You had an epiphany, you had a thought, you decided to ask. But then once you asked, there was nothing else that you decided to do but ask the question. And that's why the answer be no. All these early morning conversations with y'all is waking me up. You can ask anything that you want. But until you do the work, it is going to be what it is. See, a lot of us want to ask the question, but we don't want to do nothing behind it. Oh, we want to negate our responsibility in it. Get into it. Get into it. We want to negate our responsibility in it. We just want to ask it, expect it to rain down on us. It will rain down. Matter of fact, it began to rain down as soon as you asked the question. But somewhere between you asking the question and you receiving the gift, you forgot to expect it. You forgot to believe that it was possible. You may have even put a process to it. See, we are the creators of the process because we know we've been taught these things. The process is this, because a lot of us don't believe that we can just receive. Like there's nothing too hard for this universe to do. Where we live is infinite yes. Heaven is where we live. Yes. As Lisa says, yes, yes. That's where we at. Because the answer is yes. But we lack the understanding that we got to know that it's done. Get out of the way of how it's going to get done. Get out of the way. Get out of the way of the speculations. Or, okay, I've said the prayer. Oh, I don't know how it's going to happen. So let me rethink this thing, because every thought is also a prayer. So even though I open my mouth and I said, Lord, this, that, and the other, oh, I begin to rethink that thing. So every time I rethink that thing, guess what? The universe is working that thing right back at, oh, okay, this is how you want it. This is how you want it. We thought you just wanted it. That's what the collective's saying. We thought you just wanted it. Oh, you want it like that. So now we got to orchestrate all of this. But you done got all in the way when all you had to do was melodies from heaven rain down on you. Accept it. Just accept it. Accept it because of all the good deeds that you've ever done. Accept it because it's been on the way to you for a long time before you even asked. Before you asked, it was on the way. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because before you can ask, prayer's already answered. Because God is a God that knows all. Not some, not a fraction, not a part, not a piece. God is not waiting on somebody else to add into your prayer. God is saying, my child needs what? Oh my God. And then this is really it. This is really it. It's not even about being a child of the Most High. It's about realizing that the Most High is sharing its life with you. And when you really understand that, why would you withhold something from yourself? Not out of arrogance, and not out of any of that. Why would you withhold something from yourself? You are here to experience life. Begin to experience life from the perspective of the Godhead. Not of the taught behaviors, but of the essence of who you are. Get it? I am that I am. So just say it is done. And like a child on Christmas Day or on their birthday, you know, children say, oh, on my birthday, I'm going to get a Bible. And on the Bible, it's going to have a bell. It's going to be purple and have blue streamers on it. No pink streamers. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't have those type of thought processes when I was younger. But you understand what I'm saying. Why not expect it to be so? I don't know how it's going to happen. I'm so open to receive it. Not only am I open to receive it, oh my God, am I grateful all day long. Not just today, but from the moment I said the prayer. What is up with you, Latuska? Why you always happy? Why should I not be? I know that I'm always hurt. I know that it's nothing stopping my prayer from being reached because the seed is within me. I am heaven. This is my home. We are blessed to be a part of this beautiful thing. And I want you to understand that I get it where they say the devil is walking to and fro in the earth. Like where there's positive, there's negative, right? And it takes us all to be here. Because how do you learn lessons? Because let's say that you're the negative something in a lesson in someone else's life. Someone positive comes into your life, and because you need to grow in a certain type of way, you are the negative person. You are the negative person that extends your whatever your vibrations to this person for this person to learn this lesson. And guess what you do? Turn around and you walk away, you're done. This person learns the lesson, they get the experience. Okay, they turn away, done. Now, could be the next time go around, it could be another way. Because now, time for you to learn a lesson. Thank you for that experience over there. But it's something you must learn now. Next thing you know, boop, 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 boop. Now the roles are switched. And not really realizing who we are because of the veil. Do you get it? I want y'all to get to take this earring out. I want y'all to get it. I really do. Get this thing. So now, walking to and fro, people, we are all positive and negative. No one is just la di di da 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 all the time. We're all positive and negative. We are all righteous in thinking and worldly in thought. But in between those two places, baby, in between those two chakras, guess what's in the middle of that? This mouthpiece. This mouthpiece. So no matter where we coming from, this mouthpiece is working. We don't even value the power that we have in our own words. Why is that? Why? Because you don't think your words too valuable. But I have you know, simply powerful. Born that way. bad to the bone. And bad meaning good. But then bad can really mean bad. It depends on which way you want to go with it. You can rock with it, however you want to rock with it. Anyway, so as I'm saying, so now you're in the world and you can rock whichever way that you want to rock. And sometimes we intertwine those things. You understand what I'm saying? Because wherever you are, God is. So then that's when you step away from judgment. Because you can't handle every situation. See, because everything is love. And so love is what love understands. Some love is good faith, good, great love. Okay? Some love is manipulating. Better stir the pot, baby. They got a whole manipulation for you. That's manipulated love. Then we have love that's mysteriously. What is this? You know, you kind of, what is this? I've never, because it's a mysterious kind of thing. And it comes in so many shapes, forms, and fashions, but in the end, it all is the same. Love. Love, the experience of it, it depends on who you are. And what is your expectation of it? And then once you meet a person, what is your expectations on a person? And see, I think God's main thing is to teach us, don't expect you trying to make me into something. Expect me to be who I am at all times. But when you expect people to be something, they can only be that for a certain amount of time. Especially when they're true to themselves. Oh, baby, they're coming out. I hope you're ready. I hope you understand that they are or have already been created. Now, can you add to a person's life? Of course you can add to someone's life. In order to add to someone's life is to accept them the way that they are. Just as they are. Nothing to change. Change, again, starts from within. You are valuable to this person. And it's a balance in the relationship. Oh my God. Baby, it'll be some self-reflection. And they'll switch that thing up for themselves. Because they see that you are for their good. Now, have I been there? Have I done that? Am I telling you what God loves? The earnest truth? Yes. I've been in relationships, some good. And I will say this, all of them were good because I've learned from all of them. Learned more and more about myself. You know, oh, I'm not putting up with that no more. What? Mm-mm. You know, those are things that we all have to go through. But I've been there, done that. You know, I've been there, done that. I look at who I've been to another. And I look at what I received from me being who I've been. And if there's no freaking balance, if there is jealousy, envy, or expectation of me to do a thing, and you not be responsible for nothing, this man, I'm out of here. Please. Because this time if you grow up, you're a grown person. You shouldn't depend on me. for nothing. You should be stable and standing on your own. Independently, I must say. And ladies, I know that I was a mother before I was anything, really, really, I was a daughter, friend, cousin, all that. Found myself in a relationship. The relationship didn't work out. But guess what I got out of the relationship? A child. So I was a mother before I was anything else. I learned how to take care of children early, like 19, 20 years old. Okay? 20 years old when I had my daughter. So taking care of my daughter, mother was an older person, taking care of her. My mom was the type of person that took care of everybody. So just being with that mindset of, oh, I got to take care of everything. No, 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 no. No, no. See, I did that. I did life the hard way for so many years that if I can help you from doing it the hard way, listen up, buckle up, buttercup. Let me tell you. You are responsible for you. Now, if you want to pick up all of that stuff and I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. Relationships should be shared responsibility. It should be balance. It should be respect. If you say something, do it. But don't do something else in place of it. That's a manipulation. And I see you. Baby, ladies, gentlemen, don't allow somebody, as Brown would say, you see my pen, as Brown would say, don't let nobody manipulate you. It's time out for manipulation. I don't know why that just popped up in me. Spirit is something. Don't let nobody manipulate you. I've been manipulated, and that's how I can tell you about manipulation. That's not what we want to do. We don't want to do that. And you want me to tell you why? Because we don't really want to do that to another person. We know how that made us feel. So why would I turn right back around and do the thing that I didn't even like being done to me to someone else? In our mind, something says, do you know how people have done such and such and such? First of all, let me tell you something. Clarity is a must in everything that you do. A relationship is a partnership. Okay? So let's say you business partners with somebody. And your business partner say, okay, you need XYZ. I have it. Boom. And I'm going to give it back on such and such and such and such a day. So the date comes. And you just sitting there waiting. Now, I want you to understand, your answer could have been no. But because you want to take care of somebody and nurture somebody, you say yes. Or you're in that space of you want to make sure, I don't know, that nurturing where you must nurture yourself first. if you don't really have it to just and let it be over with, whether you see it again or not, don't do it. Don't do it just because you got a little something saved up. Guess who you got it saved up for? When you started putting it in that account, was you thinking about anybody else? Mm-mm. But we have people in this world that will look at you, gleam you. My girlfriend said it to me the other day, I had to use it. Gleam you to get to the goods. They see it, they know you got it. So they'll come in and they'll do and speak and say all these things that because you don't do, say, or think about for yourself, it feels good. It feels real good. Oh my God. Oh my God, let me tell you. That's to pull you in. Sorcery at its best. That's to pull you in. Ain't got nothing to offer you anyway. Know that they ain't got nothing to offer you. Know that, and then this is something else you got to think about. If you meet someone, and this is for my ladies. If you meet someone, and I guess you know what, man, you can pick this up too. Huh? It's up to you. Take it how you want to take it. Because that's how life is anyway. You do what you want to do. But you know how you receive stuff. But ladies, if you just meet someone and they ask you for some money, I want you to run. I want you to get so far. I want you to delete that number from your phone. I want you to erase the text messages. I want you to stop going where you may run into the person. I want you to, and this is for guys too, because it works both ways. We should all be this way. You see that? Self-sufficient on our own. Like nothing has to be attached to anything. Oh, then we would have web hands. But because we don't have web hands, all of our fingers are independent. Just like us. You don't see us attached to nothing unless we attach ourselves to it. That's choices. So you're going to attach yourself to something that is already starting off wrong. Why? Because you're looking for love. Most of us are looking for love, baby. I've learned in life to don't look for it. Ain't nothing to look for. Not like that. You understand what I'm saying? It's not for me to be looking for love. It's not for me to be looking for love. It's for me to just be swooped up out my feet and just the romance of a lifetime. You know, something I've never experienced before. Because see, I've experienced it the other ways. As I could sit here and I could talk to you about, no, that's not what we're going to do. To experience it the good, you know, from a good point of view, to actually date, to actually go places and share our time together, things like that, that most young ladies deem romantic. You know, this is romantic. That's it. But before, but because we don't like to be alone, I don't know what that part is about, because I have found being by myself is a lovely thing. I don't have to do nothing. I'm more responsible for what I have to do now because I'm not depending on nobody to do it for me. If it don't get done, guess who didn't do it? Bam. I done did it for people my whole life. You know, made sure. And I'm gonna tell you this, baby. I was in here one day and I was making up excuses on why I wasn't gonna cook. But the truth was, I was so used to preparing a menu for other people, and I knew what everybody else liked. But I had no clue what in the heck I liked. So instead of me getting to the sum of it, I'm having this conversation in my mind. And you know what I did? I sat down and I took my time and I thought about that thing. How could I deem so many people in my life important and know every intricate thing about them and not know nothing about myself? Ladies and gentlemen, this is your life, this is your world, and it's time to have a selfish season. And it's okay. It's okay. You've given, you've shared, you've done, you've been all that you can be to people who didn't even appreciate you, didn't realize what they had, didn't lift you, didn't adore you, they didn't respect you. They were takers, and so God removed you. Another thing, before God can really give you all of the good things that have already been established in your life, God is going to remove everything. Just so when you come up, it's nothing attached, nothing to say. It was because of me. I was there where mm-mm, baby, get quiet, do your thing, and know it's already done. That's it. It's already done. And just be happy. I'm so happy with my life. So happy with, and then when you look at it, especially for me, when I look at it, it took me 49. My girlfriend said, "How old are you?" I said, "I'm ageless. I'm spirit, and I know it. I am in this body, but I'm beyond that. I'm everything." And so she said, "Well, how long has your spirit been in this body?" So just I said, "Thank you for wording that correctly. Let me tell you, this time we've been here 49 years." So she buzzed out of that. "Okay, thank you." "Yeah, you're welcome." Because I'm not confused about who I am. I don't have fears of things that other people see. Other people feel life. Okay, they feel life. They fear life, and so they fear death, and so they have all of these fears that really make no sense. What is for you is for you. It's already written in the book of life. It was nothing you had to do. It's nothing you had to do to obtain it. It was already yours. It was something you desired. It was a thought process you were on. You know, it was a fear. And so, because you feel, that's what you got. You got what you focus on. That's what you get. You get what you focus on. You get what you focus on. So what are you focusing on? Think about it. What are you focusing on? What is your true essence and your true focus? Right now, my focus is life. Like, God, I have wasted a lot of my life. I expect to live about maybe 70 more years. Yeah, that's 120. Maybe 70 more years. That's what I see before me. 74, 70 more years. So it seems like a long time, but it's not. Past, present, future all exist in this moment. Everything exists now. So why not live from that standpoint that everything is now? From the beginning of this recording, and I thank you for taking your time for even listening. And I hope this is opening your mind up to possibilities of things that you haven't thought about. Creator, thank you for this platform. Thank you for everyone watching the video. I thank you guys for tuning in. Think about it. From the time I started this video, 36 minutes in, the past, the present is now, and the future is the end. Everything is existing in this right now moment. You're in the midst of the past, present, and future right now. The rest of your day is according to your own belief. The rest of your life is according to your own belief. It's according to what you are expecting. It is according to you. There's nothing outside of us. Everything is inside of us. Ooh, y'all know I'm still sleeping. It's 5:34 this morning. But I had to get up. I had to get up, everybody, and do my 6:30 prayer. And in the midst of me getting ready to record the prayer, guess what? I done made it 37 minutes in because I had something to say. So I allowed myself to say it. And I feel like the prayer is going to be even better because I got the word in first. Got to get the message out. So that's the key, get the message out. That we were all created for such a time as this, all created to learn from our experiences so that we can help someone not even have to go through some of these experiences. The thing is, and I was telling one of my friends yesterday, I said, you know what? No, I was in an interview yesterday, and the pastor says, well, I try to get my sons not to go through so. I said, the key in life is we are here to learn. We are here to have our own experiences. That is how we gain wisdom. I can't tell you nothing that I have not experienced. And it's nothing we could talk about. If you would take, I'm trying to think what is the word. If you would take my word for something I've never experienced, I'm gonna have to question that. Like, I'm telling you, I don't know nothing about that. But then I'm gonna say this. There are people that will give you information that they know nothing about. So you have to be careful of those. And I'm gonna tell you how you find them. Let me tell you how you find them. Conversations start like this. your ancestor said, or God told me to tell you. Let me tell you something. If God didn't tell you to tell me no good news, that ain't God, that's you. See, God sends word of good news on the way. That's what God does. So that's why I'm on here this morning, to give you the good news that it is done. That's who God is. God is not the bearer of bad news. God is not the bearer of, let me tell you, God is not the violent, knuckle up and all of that. God is the gentleman that all you have to do is freaking ask, that loves you better than mother, father, brother, sister, cousin, that's with you always, that has given you the power, given you a sound mind, and given you love, not only to experience, but to freaking give. What? Like no other. That is who is a part of all of us. This is the most clouded thing in anybody's world. When you think things like, Jesus is a black person. Why does Jesus have to have a color? Why does anything have to have color to it? Think about this. The book says that you're not supposed to have an image of God anywhere around you, but you walk into people's houses, that's all you see. So that means they hadn't read that scripture. That wasn't in the, it's in the book, but they just hadn't ran across that yet. That we're not supposed to have images. All of those outward things are idols. So how many people are serving an idol God? Think about it. Because it is what it is. But because if you don't understand these things, and you don't know these things, then you do these things. Why? Because they were taught behaviors. That's why you read for yourself. That's why there's certain things you just do for yourself. I think I told you guys my process about my spiritual awakening, and I used to do altars and all of these things. And the moment I realized I was idolizing things outside of me, giving things outside of me power. When I was a child, I acted as a child. But when I gained understanding, baby, I put away that childish stuff. And I began to walk in power. Because it's from within anyway. And I was giving all my power away to things. Just giving it away. Believing in things more than me. Now, when I say that, people think I'm arrogant. It has nothing to do with being arrogant. It has every freaking thing to do with accepting myself for who I am. And because most people are so uncomfortable with themselves, they'll tell you stuff like, well, you need to humble yourself. Well, the Bible told me to come to God boldly. Now, I don't know which one you read or what you believe. I am to come boldly to the throne because there's nothing withheld. Now, do I come boldly to the throne in arrogance? Truth be told, sometimes I have. Sometimes I have. Did that prevent me from what I had already spoken or thought? Let me tell you why it came so fast. Because I woke up in belief. I woke up in belief. Till it was like, boop, set out to do a thing in straight belief. Boop, swinging over the eye. Blink, done. Knew it was done. Within me, it was already done. Compared to the prayers that I prayed and I was expecting or thinking I had to do something to get it, and all of this stuff that we kind of put in the way. Until that freaking moment till I said, you know what? I'm going to try this stuff from this standpoint right here. I'm just going to try it. And if it don't work, at least I can say I tried it. Let me tell you something I wrote down last night. I'm glad I said it. Let me put my glasses back on. Last night, there are two types of people in the world. Those who judge something before they try it, and those who prepare to try something and base it on their experience. I am this type of person, right? You understand what I'm saying? I am prepared to try something and base my knowledge on what I have done. That's the only way I can get on here and tell you anything about anything. It's because I have done it. That somebody said this is what works. No, me experiencing life, watching life as it comes, noticing my thoughts, noticing my words, you know, just bringing all of that together. And a lot of people are going to look at this, and because they are in their season of resisting change, so they're not going to understand it. This message is for you right now. This message is for you because inside of you, you have been desiring change. But because you have become complacent or nostalgic in your thought processes, in your beliefs, in your actions, there's a standstill because you're operating in insanity. You're doing the same thing and want something different. No, you got to do something different, get something different. Again and again and again and again and again. And keep on. Keep on keeping on. So, this is it. This is all, babe. I've been on here almost an hour. Guess what? If you have any questions, make sure you drop them things down in the comments. You know, I'll be ready for it. I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you to ask me questions. I'm ready for this floor to open up so that I can look at this chat and we can do everything that we need to do with one another. I love you guys. Have a beautiful, blessed day, and I'll be back.